Ever since the release of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker's teaser trailer just over 4 months ago over at Star Wars Celebration, it left a lot of fans very excited and eager for the upcoming new footage, also known as Trailer 2 for this movie, of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker by director J.J. Abrams. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. So what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this film is going to deliver many different twists and turns, and will even demonstrate many different connections to the prequels and the originals that's going to be used in very unique and original ways than what we would have ever expected to see on the big screen. And now on top of all of this, we do know that D23 is right around the corner, where we will actually see brand new footage of The Rise of Skywalker. Now these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to various shot descriptions of the upcoming Trailer 2 of this movie, this is where things begin to get very intense for Episode 9. Now specifically, shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that both Rey and Kylo Ren are fighting in zero-gravity lightsaber duel. It's explained that the shot is quick, however gives a tease of the upcoming battle that takes place in the second act between the two on board of Kylo's Ravager ship. The Zero-G battle is actually in the upcoming footage and involves a moment in which Kylo and Rey are said to be clashing their sabers together as they are floating in mid-air, where in the background a large piece of Kylo's Ravager appears to be on fire. The next describes a sequence in which Rey is inside of a crystal cave, where she is said to be meditating with the pieces of the Skywalker saber floating around Rey's head. As this happens, it's described that the voices of Anakin, Yoda, and Obi-Wan are heard in the background, and that it's implied to be brand new dialogue for the film, where they have a different tone of their voice. It's said that the shot was filmed in IMAX and will be one of the most impressive 3D sequences in the movie. Lastly, a description of Kylo Ren holding a strange artifact that is shaped like a hexagon that glows in a red hue, where it said that Kylo holds this with new dialogue of Palpatine is heard in the background, talking about the Beyond by Ian McDiarmid. The scenery is best described to be dark and gritty to set up the tone of Kylo's story. So let's go over a couple of parts about this and why I find this to be very impressive. Now, the first thing that I think really stands out the most to me personally is the fact that we are going to have a Zero-G battle in The Rise of Skywalker, something that we have never seen before besides the Clone Wars. You guys may recall that in the Clone Wars, we saw this happen between Ahsoka Tano, I believe, and Anakin Skywalker. Very interesting battle. I'm sure it's online somewhere. But when we look at everything else here, we can already see where J.J. Abrams is coming from and exactly how he's getting inspired to throw in different aspects of the Star Wars franchise that we have never seen before in a live-action Star Wars film, right? So the Zero-G battle is said to take place on Kylo Ren's new Ravager ship. In case you guys have no idea what that is going to be Kylo Ren's new Star Destroyer that is supposed to be larger, bigger than, of course, Supreme Leader Snoke's supremacy in The Last Jedi, the one that got destroyed by Holdo. So the fact that they are delivering a larger Star Destroyer tells us that they're trying to do something incredible with the character of Kylo, and that's basically a symbolic way of telling us how powerful he's going to be in this movie. So, on top of all of this, we do know that that ship holds new superweapons called the First Order Annihilators that hold Death Star technology that can literally destroy the surface of a planet, not necessarily destroy the actual planet itself, but the surface of a planet. So very interesting for sure. Now, the other piece that I do want to go over is, of course, there is a moment where it describes that Rey is inside of a crystal cave, where all the little bits and pieces of the Skywalker saber are divided and floating around Rey as she meditates. Now, we haven't seen anything like this since, of course, Luke Skywalker in the EU doing this with his green saber in the expanded universe. There was a lot of books and novels out there that suggested that he did do something like this. Very interesting, I must add. So, as she does this, it's actually described that she hears the Force Ghost voices of Anakin, Yoda, and Obi-Wan, and it's best described that the dialogue for these characters are said to be brand new. So, the fact that they are brand new suggests that they're trying to do something very much incredible with the Crystal Cave for the character of Rey. Now, the other piece that I find to be very intriguing is, of course, we have a direct moment in which we have, of course, Kylo Ren holding a very mysterious object, a very mysterious relic, if you will, that's shaped like a hexagon and glows in a red hue. Now, this device is said to actually show Kylo Ren a certain direction into the unknown regions, as we have gone over in previous leaks, and as Kylo holds this in the upcoming footage, new dialogue of Palpatine is heard in the background, talking about the Beyond. Now again, like I say, the Beyond is going to be a big thing in this movie. We're still not quite sure exactly what it is. It could very well be a different realm, a different galaxy, different dimension, and maybe it's just the very edge of the unknown regions before you leave the galaxy, hence the Beyond. That's a very big possibility there as well. So yeah, guys, anyways, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.